Alright, in this video we are going to discuss the slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines. So let's start off with the slope of this line that we have given here. Remember, the slope is the rise over the run. So I'm rising to positive 2 and running positive 3. So my slope of this blue line is rise 2, run 3. Now let's take a look at a line that is parallel to this line. So this line, the new green line, the rise on this line is 2 and the run is 3. So the slope of the parallel line, I'm going to label that a little parallel line there, is also equal to 2/3. So two lines that are parallel rise and run at the same rate. So that means that parallel lines have the same slope. Now let's take a look at two lines that are perpendicular to each other. Here are two lines that are perpendicular. So the slope of the blue line is rise 1, run 3. So that would be 1/3. The slope of the green line is, let's start here, rise -3, run 1. So that would be -3 over 1, which is -3. So one thing to notice about the perpendicular lines are that you have 1/3 for the first slope and -3 for the second. They are negatives of each other. One will always be increasing and the other slope will always be decreasing. So one slope will be positive, the other will be negative. And then the other thing to notice is that the relationship between 3 and 1/3 are reciprocals. So that means that perpendicular lines have slopes that are negative reciprocals of each other. Let's go ahead and try some problems where we find slopes that are parallel and perpendicular. So let's start here. Let's say I have the slope of 5/6, and I want to figure out the parallel slope. The slope that is parallel is going to be 5/6 as well, because parallel lines have the same slope. If we want to find the perpendicular slope, you flip the fraction, so instead of 5/6, it will be 6/5, and instead of being positive, my slope will become negative. All right, now let's look a little bit harder and find the slope that is parallel to -2x minus 5. And I want to find the slope of the line parallel to this line. Well, my slope on this line is the value that is on x, so my slope is -2. So that means the slope that is parallel will also be -2. And the slope that will be parallel, you negate it, so instead of being -2, it's positive, and flip the fraction. So instead of 2, we have 1/2.